Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here is your daily technical analysis of Brent crude oil and spot gold.
ICE Brent crude oil futures. Now, you could look at yesterday's action as an indecisive spinning top with a short tongue and a long tail. And you could also look at yesterday's action as a possible hammer pattern. However, both of these ideas would only be looking at it as an individual one-day session. But if you look at it from the point of view as being the day after a two-day bearish meeting lines pattern, which is what I spoke about yesterday, then you might well conclude that yes, it was indeed a good follow-on lower, which ultimately did not live up to its potential. Anyway, the market is back below the small May-to-date rising wedge pattern, currently 77.31 to 79.61. Overhead is a flatlining short-medium moving average, currently 78.69, which so effectively capped Monday's rise, as well as the 50% Fibonacci line, the April 2021 to March 2020 move at 77.54. Meanwhile, below is the not-so-strong April 2019 high at 78.58. Then the May 2019 high at 73.38 and the September 2019 high at 71.99. The question is still out there, unanswered, as to whether the action since early April is a possible double bottom or a bearish halfway hesitation. So far today, a small move lower, again, but not really going down that far, and getting stuck at the April 2019 high before pulling up, but here also not reaching up that high, and at the moment, underneath yesterday's high. Spot gold. An indecisive doji cross yesterday as the bullish incentive pushing higher met the overhead immovable resistance, well, for now at least, of the breached, well, let's say for now, lower time, currently at 1968, of November 22 to late February 23 bullish shift pitch, which is highlighted in dark blue on my daily chart. These two forces offset each other, and we ended up going nowhere. In amongst that, seemingly influencing and not influencing on occasion, were the November 2020 overhead high at 1965 and the sometimes below and sometimes above the 2021 high at 1959. Meanwhile, further down, the core of the recent support, the now ever so slowly rising medium moving average, currently at 1941, fills in the space where the lower tine of the bullish shift pitchfork should be. As I said yesterday, and I quote, "One can argue that the lower tine, along with the 2021 high at 1959, and especially the November 2020 high at 1965, one can argue that these are now acting as resistances, in which case I may have to downgrade the bullish shift pitchfork." End of quote. Well, I'm not ready to do that, not just yet. So far today, we're almost a duplicate of yesterday for a little higher. Today's activity is yet to properly reveal itself.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.